All right, hey guys, we did 1 through 13. I put up in 2 videos yesterday for drawing free body diagrams. Now I'm going to finish it up with 14 through 19. Remember, your forces always will come in pairs, okay? So except for when something is in free fall. When something is in free fall, then it won't. So let's look at this. Let's look at number 14. That's the one that we're on right now. First things first, draw your square, period. End of sentence, end of story. Okay? Car stops suddenly, and a box in the trunk slides forward. Okay, so remember, it's in the trunk, car stops, box slides forward. You would also slide forward if you didn't have a seatbelt on, right? Because you would be continuing in that motion, because the brakes are stopping the car, but what stops you if you didn't have a seatbelt on? Nothing. Well, the windshield, eventually, if you're going fast enough. So in that case, so in this case, you have a car that's stopping suddenly and a box on the trunk that slides forward. So what's happening to the box? Well, first of all, the weight of the box is 20 newtons. So the force of gravity is going to be 20 newtons. Force normal is also going to be 20 newtons because it's not moving up and down, it's moving forward. All right, so force normal, 20 newtons. Force of gravity, also 20 newtons. Okay, it moves forward, but you don't know what, there's no force on it. There's no applied force, there's no anything. So there's no force going to the right. The only thing you know is happening is you have the force traveling. It's traveling at the same rate that the car's traveling at. And it's not secured, so therefore it's going to move when the car stops. But you are secured because you're wearing your seatbelt, or at least you should be wearing your seatbelt. Okay, so let's look at net force. What's the net force of this? The net force of this will be a negative 5 newtons or 5 newtons to the left. Because it says it was moving it moves forward, the friction has to be opposite whatever that is. So it's either got to be negative or it's moving to the left. So that's what the free body diagram looks like. And it's going to be a negative 5 newtons or 5 newtons to the left. It's going to be the net force. Okay, so let's do number 15. So number 15. Number 15, an object is in free fall but experiences air resistance. Don't ask me. So really, it's not in free fall then. All right, so the weight of the object, so the force of gravity is going to be 100 newtons because that's what the weight is. Okay, so force of gravity, Fg, is 100 newtons. Okay, the force of air resistance is 40 newtons. And that's the force of air. Okay? It's not moving left, it's not moving right. That's all it is. So the net force